What's up, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to your new favorite podcast, MatterFactly. This is our Love Hate Matters series. I'm the analyst, and my co-host is the critic. And together we offer our advice, opinions, and perspectives as male and female best friends on a variety of dynamic love situations. So the critic, he's currently chilling on a vacation right now, but he told me to give you all a big hello. And so shout out to all the good people out there. Hello to all the good people on behalf of the critic. If you haven't noticed already yet, the good people, that's what we call you all because, yes, we love you all so much. And, we really appreciate your support. And we just think y'all are just that cool. And we really rock with y'all good people. So, this is what we call y'all, the good people. Let us know what y'all think about that in the comment section, all right? And if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button for us. It really helps us out and shows your support. So thank you so much for that, for giving us a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, come on, join the good family, join the good people, hit that subscribe button. All right. Okay, y'all. So let's jump right into it. So today's episode is going to be a special episode based on submissions from you all, the good people, about current divorces that are going on right now in the celebrity world. Y'all, I don't really know what's going on right now. I don't know what's in the water or whatever, but there are a lot of celebrity divorces going on right now. I don't know, like, do y'all think maybe it's because of with the pandemic and COVID, and quarantine? Do y'all think that has had an impact on why so many celebrities are getting divorced? Maybe they've had to, finally be around their partner, and now they realize they don't even like them, or, it's causing problems. People being on top of each other, cooped up in the house and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. So tell me what y'all think about that. I could imagine big time celebrities or people with a lot of money, with their schedules being crazy and their work schedules, they probably, may not see each other on a day-to-day like the rest of us. So maybe the dynamic shifted when they had to see each other, day-to-day, especially when we were locked down and stuff. So yeah, again, I don't know what's in the water there. So anyways, yes. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section below. And so today I'm going to present you all with 3 divorce cases that were submitted to us by the good people. And I'm just going to give you just a little bit of history, to a little bit of background on each case. And then I'm going to ask you all a few questions, to get your opinions about it. And so I'm going to give my opinion, if I were like the judge kind of deciding what should happen in a divorce or whatever. And then I want y'all to give y'all opinion in the comment section as the jury and just let me know what you would decide or what you think about the questions that I pose. And let's just have a little bit of fun with it, y'all. All right. So case number 1. So the first celebrity divorce we're going to discuss is Cardi B and Offset. So if y'all don't know already, for those who don't know, Cardi B is a very popular female rapper that rose to fame in the past few years. And she is currently married to, soon to be unmarried, to another rapper named Offset. And he is a member of a previously really popular rap trio called Migos. I don't know how popular they are right now. I don't think they're really popping like that anymore. I don't know if they're doing their solo careers, but whatever. Anyway, so Cardi B and Offset are both rappers. They've been married for almost 3 years. So she recently filed divorce papers on him just a few days, apparently, before what would have been their 3rd year marriage anniversary. And so basically they didn't say why. She didn't say why she filed for divorce, but we can all guess what really happened or whatever. He cheated, of course. He's actually had a long history of cheating. He's kind of what we would call a rolling stone, a rolling, kind of rolling down Mount Everest, kind of stone. Yeah, he he basically cheated the entire time they were together. He cheated on her very publicly. He didn't even try to hide it, y'all. Just dogged her out right in public, like we all seen it. She's threatened divorce before, so hopefully this isn't like some publicity stunt or something like that, and hopefully she really goes through with it. But I'm just gonna highlight, I can't highlight everything in this episode of what's going on in their relationship that's been very public, but I'm gonna highlight a few things that have happened. In the course of their marriage. And, I just want to get y'all opinions on that. So in terms of the cheating history, the first time we heard about him cheating, it was like some sort of sex tape scandal that happened with another woman in a hotel, like that got leaked. I'm guessing it was some groupie that leaked it. Who leaked it? Who knows? But he was videotaping some naked woman in a hotel, and it was clearly his voice and everything on the audio and all that. And so he got caught up that way. At the time, they were secretly married, Cardi B and Offset were, and we didn't know that they were married, but, they knew they were married. And so he cheated on his wife, and she took him back. Yeah, she decided to take him back. I guess she kind of felt like, well, she actually said that, well, why should I basically leave my dude just to get another dude who's going to cheat on me as well. So, and on a side note, I kind of thought that was sort of sad, that she would say, well, I might as well work things out with this guy because, the next guy is just going to cheat on me too. So, y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. I don't know. She may have some issues. I don't know, therapy. You may need to deal with that. But that's a very sad sort of perspective to have about men, about people, in general, just think that everyone's going to cheat on you. So you have to, put up with it and, hey, whatever. So anyways, that was the first time he cheated on her that we found out about. And she took him back. We also found out that he'd been cheating on her with one of his baby mamas. So Cardi B and Offset, they have a child together, a little girl. Her name is Culture. But and so that's Cardi B's first child. But Offset has 3 other previous children. So he has 4 children total. And so he has a total of 4 children by 4 baby mamas, one being his wife. But anyways, that's a whole other mess. But he cheated on her during the course of the relationship with one of his previous baby mamas, which that's a huge fear that a lot of people have, when they're dating someone who has kids, that their partner is still dipping in the pot, with the person that they had a baby with. So this baby mama, she came out on social media and revealed that, her and Offset were still messing around. And so she did it out of spite too, because she did it out of spite because, like I said before, Cardi B and Offset were married, and it was secret. They were secretly married. No one knew about it. And so when we all found out about it, that's when the baby mama found out about it as well. And so that's when she revealed that they had still been messing around. I guess she was upset because she didn't know that Offset had actually married Cardi B, and that probably what triggered her to run to social media and post that. But no sympathy for her or whatever, because even if he wasn't married, you still messing with him. You knew that he was with somebody. But anyway, so that was the second time we found out about him cheating on Cardi B. Then he cheated on her again with was an issue with some bartenders at this nightclub. And apparently Cardi B found out that Offset was messing with one of the bartenders at this really popular nightclub, and she allegedly sent some of her gang members to go and beat the girls up and everything like that. And she actually caught like 14 criminal charges behind this. And I think she's still dealing with some of this mess in court and being sued and all of that. And so, getting caught up with criminal charges over her husband cheating, which that could be a whole other, episode of things to discuss. But I know I would never personally catch some criminal charges behind my husband cheating on me. That was a big L. But anyway, so that was the third time that we knew about that he cheated on her. And then after that, she's in the process of still dealing with the criminal charges, like I said. But then later on, after the actual incident that happened that night at the club, one of the bartenders that he was messing with that was involved in this situation that got beat up, I guess, she actually posted to social media proof that Offset had still been messaging her on social media. He actually messaged her saying that he missed her. And so it's like, who does that? You have the audacity to cheat on your wife. Then your wife catches criminal charges behind allegedly ordering, the girls that you cheated on her with to get beat up. And then after that, while your wife is still dealing with the criminal charges from that, you text the girl to say you missed her, and you do it on social media. She's going to post it. Hey, y'all got to tell me if that ain't some crazy mess. But anyway, so that is the next time we found out about him cheating on her. Then he's been caught like in other lies and cheating situations. He's been caught FaceTiming other social media influencers or social media stars and other rappers such as Summer Bunny and Cuban Doll, and trying to set up, they caught him trying to set up threesomes with other women and everything like that. Anyways, after one of his major cheating times, he came and he did like a whole big rollout of trying to, get her to take him back, because I guess at some point she decided she was going to finally leave him. He actually crashed a huge major performance set that she had that she was doing for Rolling Stone. He crashed that set and did this whole big forgive me thing with all these flowers and roses, just brought out all the theatrics and everything. And so she ended up forgiving him again, even though he had very publicly cheated on her again, even after he caused her to get all these criminal charges and everything like that. So anyways, he's been very, very sloppy with his cheating. And even after her forgiving him a second time, there's still been other things that's going on. And I want to point out too that all of what's been happening, this is just what we know about. Okay, this is what we know about. So it's not even like, like, dude, how sloppy can you be? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have respect for your wife because you're cheating on her so publicly. I mean, you're cheating on her, period. You don't have respect for her. But then it's another level to it when you just are so, I guess, I don't know, you do it in such an unashamed way. You're so public about it. You're not even trying to, I guess, save her the public embarrassment of it all. Anyway, so that's just a little bit of what's been going on with their situation. It's a lot more. I may put some links down in the description box where y'all can kind of check it out more if y'all are interested. But I have a few questions that I wanted to propose to the good people. So y'all let me know, like, this divorce is potentially going to get pretty messy. So I guess we'll see, what happens and how it ends up going. So, tell us what y'all think. Again, they have a 2-year-old, I think a 2 or 3-year-old daughter together. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I know Cardi B is requesting custody, so we'll see. So anyways, my questions are, number one, do you think that cheating should be an influencing factor in determining who gets primary custody of the child? So I think Cardi B is requesting primary, physical, and legal custody of their daughter together. So do you think if somebody cheats, should that play into what the judge decides about, who should get custody or whatever? I don't know. I don't know personally. I don't know. Second question that I have for you all is, should cheating determine who gets more money in a divorce? So like if you break your vows and you cheat on the person, should that person, if you cheat on the person, you made your vows, you cheat, you're getting a divorce, should things still be split 50-50 in terms of the marital assets still, even though you broke your vow? Should it be split maybe more like 40-60, 30-70? I don't know. What do y'all think? Should you basically have to pay a penalty, a financial penalty for making a commitment, making a serious, commitment and serious vows, and then basically not honoring that commitment that you made? My opinion, I do think that cheaters should be, have to pay up. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of feel like you wasted a person's time with getting married. If you wanted to cheat and be a bachelor or be a bachelorette, then you could do that. You don't have to waste my time and commit to me when I want to be in a committed relationship. I want to be in a committed marriage. You don't have to waste my time. You could just. So I feel like if you should have to probably pay a little bit of wasting somebody's time, money. That's what I think. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Should it be a penalty if you cheat and break your vows? Yes, no, maybe. It depends. Let me know what y'all think. The third thing is I kind of had a question about is, do y'all think this is for publicity? And I say that because like she's forgiven him so many times. And if anybody knows Cardi B or follows, celebrity culture, that Cardi B's name has not kind of really been, I mean, prior to her recent single WAP with Megan Thee Stallion, her name has not been out in the blogs and like that. It kind of has, but kind of not been. Like her esteem has been kind of coming down a little bit. I mean, she's still popular, but she's supposed to be releasing a new project soon. So do you think that her filing this divorce is a publicity stunt? I mean, she said in the past one of the times that he cheated, it's been many times, but I forget after which time, but one of the times she did say that she was going to divorce him and that things were done between them two. So, could this just be a publicity stunt? What do y'all think? I don't know. I don't put anything past them because I feel like Cardi B is the kind of person where she's about her money and she's going to do whatever it takes to basically get money and to secure her money. I mean, she said it before. She doesn't even care about rap. She cares about, money. And plus, they lied about getting married. So why would they not lie about getting divorced? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Okay. And the last question that I had is I'm just kind of wondering, why do y'all think Offset married Cardi B in the first place? Like, if you knew you were going to cheat from the beginning to the end, from A to Z, every city y'all stop in, you knew you, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you knew that you were just going to cheat the entire time and then you get forgiven and you cheat again, you get forgiven, you know what I mean? So if you just knew that you were going to do that, why did you decide to get married? So, I don't know. Tell me what y'all think about that in the comment section. All right, y'all. So that was case number 1. So case number 2, we have Ray J and Princess Love. So Ray J recently filed for divorce from Princess Love. And so if y'all don't know, Ray J is Brandy's little brother. And so Brandy as in the Brandy, Have You Ever Brandy, Brandy from Moesha, Full Moon Brandy. And so her little brother Ray J, he's very successful in his own right. You may know him from his affiliation with the Kardashians, Kim Kardashian, but he's very successful in his own right as a singer and as a businessman. And he's a multimillionaire. But anyway, so he's been with Princess Love for some time, and they've been together on a couple of reality shows, and they have 2 children together, and they've been married for 4 years. And so what's interesting to me about this situation is that they have kind of had a very public roller coaster of a relationship. And recently in May, Princess Love filed for divorce from Ray J herself. And so I think part of that, I guess, of what had been going on with them, what was going on with them, might have been some aftermath of what happened late last year. So if you don't know, late last year in about, I think, November or December, there was a huge blow-up fight that Ray J and Princess Love had where he apparently left her stranded in Vegas with a 1-year-old and while she was 8 months pregnant. So first of all, that's entirely crazy. I don't know what kind of man will leave his wife and young child, his pregnant wife, 8 months pregnant wife and young child stranded anywhere. But anyway, so I guess they were still dealing with some aftermath of that whole situation. Maybe trying to work things out. Their baby son was born in January. And so I guess they tried to work things out. It wasn't anyways. Princess Love filed for divorce in May. But she ended up withdrawing her divorce petition. And I guess they tried to work things out over the summer. But now, recently, Ray J himself has filed for divorce. And you know what they say about when a man files for divorce? Because usually if somebody files for divorce, it's the woman. The woman, when she's done, she'll file for divorce. But what they say is that when a man actually files for divorce, which is not as likely as a woman being the one to initiate that, he truly, really, really, really is done. He's really done. He doesn't want that woman anymore. A woman may file as a threat, or a woman may file and really want to be divorced. So I say that to say the part, let me get back to the part that I was interested in. So the part that I'm really interested in is that Princess Love filed in May, and then they reconciled over the summer. Now Ray J has filed. It kind of makes me think, like, do y'all think that it's possible that he made up with her, just to try to buy him some time to get his ducks in a row over the summer so that he could file for divorce himself later, but on better terms, because that's what I kind of think. Because I heard, and I don't know, this is all allegedly, we're just talking here about some celebrity gossip, but I heard that earlier in the year, when they were mad at each other and separated after that whole Vegas incident, that they weren't even living together. So I wouldn't really put it past him if he knew he was really done with her in his head. If he buttered her back up to get her to withdraw the divorce petition to give him more time to better position himself, knowing that he would later file for a divorce. And this is the person, he's self-admitted that he has anger management issues. Like I said, I don't know what happened to make him want to leave his pregnant wife, but I think they both have their issues and stuff. So I don't know. I know they've gone through a lot of things in their marriage. I know they had to, do fertility treatments and things like that because Ray J had some fertility issues on his side in terms of when they were trying to conceive. But anyway, so my question to you all about that again is, do you think that in this case that Ray J buttered Princess Love back up just so that he could file for a divorce later on his own terms? Do you think that is possible, that happened? That's my first question. My second question is, do you think that when a relationship gets physical in terms of physical violence, that it's time for the relationship to end? And so I asked that question because, like, I don't know, again, if you follow reality TV, you know that they are on a show together called Love and Hip Hop and everything like that. And you know about the scene where Ray J pushes Princess Love into the pool and everything like that. And they were basically, and she threw her drink on him and threw food at him and things like that. So, I that's just what we saw on camera. So you would imagine that things could probably get even worse behind doors. So do you think that if a relationship gets to the point where physical violence is involved, does that mean it's time to end it? Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section below. And last but not least, my third question is, what do you think should happen with the kids and how do you think they should split their marital assets? I heard that there is a prenup involved. I guess we'll have to see what all that entails, but let me know what y'all think about that. So last but not least, we have our third situation. And so this was submitted to us by one of our very loyal fans, Carnell G. So shout out to Carnell for bringing this scenario and this potential celebrity divorce to our attention. And so Nicole Young has filed for divorce from Dr. Dre. They've been married for like more than 24 years. So that always sucks. I think it always sucks when people have been married. Like the longer they've been married and then they get divorced, it's like, wow, hey, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. People change and you gotta do what you gotta do to be happy. But like 24 years, that's a hard pill to swallow. But anyways, y'all, this is a big deal because this is basically a $1 billion divorce. This is a $1 billion divorce. Dr. Dre, he's estimated to be worth more than $800 million. Some reports say more than 900 million. So either way, it ain't nothing to laugh at. It ain't nothing to cough at. It ain't a small bag of money. So I don't know a lot about their marriage and their situation. They aren't celebrities I followed like that. But what really stood out to me, y'all, is that she is requesting $2 million in spousal support. Now, listen very closely, y'all. We ain't talking about $2 million divorce settlement, $2 million, a year. No, she wants $2 million a month. She wants $2 million a month, y'all. So my main question about this whole divorce scenario is, do you think that $2 million a month is reasonable for her to ask of her soon-to-be ex-husband, Dr. Dre, who is worth $800 million? Is that a reasonable request? They have, I think, 3 children, but all the kids are adults now. So, there aren't any kids in the home, but I guess she's grown accustomed to a certain, lifestyle that comes with being married to someone who is basically almost a billionaire, $800-900 million. Basically, you're basically a billionaire. If you're worth 800 million, you just go ahead and call it a billionaire. So, if you're married to a billionaire, I guess she's become accustomed to a certain lifestyle over the past 24, nearly 25 years, and she wants to be able to maintain that. So she has a whole breakdown of expenses and why she has justified that. Oh, and let me tell y'all, don't forget this. So apparently she does have her law degree. So she's passed the bar. I don't know if she's a practicing lawyer, but, she is technically a lawyer, and she has a lot of lawyer friends. So I'm guessing that she's in good with the lawyer crowd due to her education and her background. And so I'm guessing she's well represented. And, hey, got some good friends that have, helping her cook up some good documents to, get her some money. So what do y'all think? Is this reasonable or not? I want to give my opinion real quick on it. I know y'all gonna come for me in the comment section, but I don't think it's unreasonable at all. I don't think it's unreasonable at all because he's like a billionaire. So we're not talking about like, little Ray down the street, or we ain't talking about, regular things. He's a billionaire. So $2 million a month is nothing to him. $2 million a month, we do that times 12 months in a year. That's $24 million a year. And so, they've been married a long time. So it's not even like somebody, we got married a year or two and it didn't work out. Like, they've been married for decades. So almost 25 years. So I definitely think she qualifies for the spousal support and everything. So yeah, I think, and another thing too, I do recall a few years back, the Dr. Dre, he actually gave $100 million gift to one of his children, got accepted to some university. I don't even remember the name of the university, but he gave $100 million gift to that school. And so I figured, hey, if you can give away $100 million to strangers, you can afford $2 million a month, for a few years or however long the spousal support is supposed to be. That's just $24 million a month. So if you can give away $100 million, like it's nothing to strangers, then you can afford to pay $24 million a year for a few years to, your wife, soon to be ex-wife, but mother of your kids and somebody that you were married to for more than 24 years, and you're a billionaire with the potential to become even bigger than a billionaire, so hey, I don't think it's unreasonable for her to ask for that. Also, you got to ask for more than you expect. So, you know what I mean? I mean, you gotta go high. So then that way, if they go low, you can still get more than what you ask for. Y'all know how it goes with business and negotiation. So you always ask for more, just to set the bar high. So another thing so that's my first question. Do y'all think that the $2 million a month is deserved? I can't wait to see what y'all gonna say about that. The second thing I wanted to ask y'all about that situation is, when she initially filed her divorce petition, she didn't mention anything about there being a prenup in place. But when he and his lawyers responded to the petition, they brought up the prenup. Like, hey, excuse me, Miss Nicole Young, there's a prenup that's in place here that we believe applies. But her lawyers countered that, and they brought up a scenario where, just to clarify, a prenup was signed and was put into place when they were married. But Nicole Young and her lawyers are arguing the validity of this prenup because apparently one time during an argument a few years into their marriage, or at some point during their marriage, a long time ago, apparently maybe there was an argument or something like that. Maybe she threatened to leave. I don't know what it was, but he basically tore up the prenup in front of her, shredded it or whatever, and said, I don't care about this prenup. I want you. And he did it. And she said that he did it as a gesture of his love for her and to really show that he loved her and wanted to be with her, So we don't know the details of the argument, but we just know that the prenup was shredded. It was tore up. And so she's saying that because he did that, that prenup should no longer be valid and it shouldn't apply to the situation. And she should get the $2 million a month in spousal support in addition to half of his net worth. She won't half of the $900 million. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that him tearing up the prenup and basically telling her, forget this prenup, it don't apply anymore? I don't, because I'm assuming when he tore it up, he's basically saying this isn't valid anymore. The terms of this, no, I'm basically, I don't know, unsigning the prenup. I don't know, but y'all tell me what y'all think about that. This might surprise y'all, but I kind of feel as though the prenup should still apply. I feel like I don't think that you could tear something, like once you sign it, I don't think you could tear it up and then it no longer be valid. I don't know. I mean, unless there's a law that says that you can do that. But I feel like if they were going to not have the prenup be valid anymore, they should went about the legal way. So don't just tear, don't just, in the midst of an argument and we're in the room, we're arguing and you tear up the prenup. Oh, baby, I want to express my love to you. Doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's a nice gesture, but no, I need you to go, okay, you really sorry? Okay, you really want to prove your love to me? All right, now let's go down to the law office and let's make this thing official. Let's get it on the books. That's how you really apologize. So I feel like, if she didn't go through a law firm to do whatever the proper measures and steps would be to really make sure that prenup no longer applied, then I feel like it should still apply, unfortunately. So I don't think in that case she would be entitled to, half of his 800 or $900 million fortune. But I do think she still definitely do deserve the spousal support, that $2 million a month for however long she is legally entitled to it. So that would be my thoughts on that if I were to judge in that scenario. But y'all, good people, jury, what do you think about this? So, all right, y'all. So, and that's MatterFactly. Hope y'all enjoyed these 3 scenarios that we brought to y'all. Again, these were user submitted anonymously, and also, again, we had one of our scenarios submitted to us by one of our really great fans, Carnell. And so, what do y'all think about these 3 divorce scenarios? If you were the judge or a part of the jury, what would you decide? Who gets the kids? Who gets how much money? Who got to pay extra, maybe for cheating or doing wrong? What are y'all thoughts on that? So again, I want to thank y'all so much for your support of our podcast series, Love, Hate Matters. We really, really appreciate y'all listening. Again, if you like this content, make sure you smash that like button for us before you go. It really, really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe, share with a friend. Make sure you hit that bell so you can turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on our next upload. And most definitely comment down below, as we want to hear your thoughts and opinions too. And if you have some additional ideas that you'd like to submit to us, or things you want us to talk about, maybe things that are going on in your relationship or your marriage, you can always submit any topics to us. If you want to do that anonymously, like we've got anonymous submissions they're associated with this upload, or if you want to be identified, that's fine as well. And if you all have any ideas in terms of the show, topics you all want us to talk about, we have plenty of topics and lots of content coming at you all. But if you have other things that you want us to consider adding into the show, let us know. Drop it down in the comment section below. If you have any ideas about the format of the show, you have any ideas about really anything, this is for y'all. This is for the good people. We enjoy making these podcasts recordings for you all, and we want this to be a time where we all can just kick back, discuss, have fun, and just have a great time. So again, if you have any suggestions at all, feel free to drop them down. We're listening. And thank you all so much for your support. Hope you all have a good day or a good evening, depending on the time you're listening to this. And until next time.